Hey everyone, John here from Mascot Insider here at IAAPA 2019. I'm here with Kim from National Fiber Technology. Now, Kim, you've been here at IAAPA for almost 20 years.
Almost 20 years as a vendor. We purchased NFT 19 years ago, but I used to come here before because I worked also for the Walt Disney Imagineering Company before we bought the company. But we've been here for 19 years, yes.
And how long has National Fiber Technology been around for?
Actually, it started in the 40s as a wig making company, and it evolved into making fabric. And in the 70s, it really started working with the entertainment industry, with Jim Henson and people in the entertainment industry.
So now we have all of these basically different types of fibers all around us. What companies do you supply these fibers to?
We supply to the Disney Corporation and Universal Studios, but mascot makers like Alinco and Costume Specialists, and I know I'm going to forget some others, International Mascots, Sally Corporation. There's a huge list, and I will forget them all.
but it does definitely run the gamut. So basically, it's not just one person, but you supply a lot of different people that if they need like any type of fiber or furs, this is definitely where to get them.
Absolutely. It's not just mascots, but it could be animatronic figures. We also have shows on Broadway. We do movies. We do a lot of the Star Wars characters. We do trolls. We do...
NBA.
This is Franklin the dog that Alinco made. We helped them develop the fur with the actual mascot person. Wow. And we did that, it was about a 10-week process to get it all done, but we do that with all the sports teams. But also as an individual, if you just want to be Bigfoot, we work with you too.
Now, of course, here in Orlando, we have very much well established the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I happen to see this wonderful little hat over here. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, so we work with a charity in New Hampshire, and it's called Camp Fatima, and it's a show. It's a camp that provides a camping experience for kids with that are cognitively challenged. And last year we did Harry Potter, thus we have the wizard there. And this year we did Lion King, which is right next door to there. So every year they put on a show that we do and sponsor for them.
Now, as long as you've been in this business, what are some favorite past projects that you've had the wonderful opportunity to be a part of?
One of the biggest ones I just love is that Feld Entertainment, which is part of the Ringling Brothers Circus, they had us cover an elephant to make it look like a mammoth. So I got to actually drape an elephant with fabric. That was my favorite project of all.
I can imagine the logistics of how do you actually create something like that, because I can imagine that took at least several months to figure out.
Absolutely. And the good thing was the elephants are so trained, they would just get down on their knees and we would just climb on top of them and we'd drape fabric on them, and they were so patient with us, but it was a great delight to do.
Now, you said you guys are based out of New Hampshire, or?
Well, we're actually based out of Lawrence, Massachusetts,
okay, all right.
But the charity we do is in New Hampshire.
Gotcha. Yeah. What other things do you guys do, besides the mascots and movies? Let me rephrase that. Oh yeah, you worked on the Solo movie?
We did work on the Solo movie, especially that shower scene in the Solo movie. That's really hard to say.
Yeah.
We do a lot with the Star Wars organization, both the movies and the theme park side of it.
So you kind of had some part in Galaxy's Edge as well?
We did, and also there's a new Star Wars movie coming out, and I don't remember the name of it, but we have things in that. Mm-hmm. So anything that's part of the Star Wars organization that is long and hairy, we tend to do. Yeah.
So if a client comes to you and is looking for a particular fur, how do you go about doing that? If it's a short or scraggly or scruffy, or how do you kind of go about making something that basically technically doesn't exist yet?
Well, that's a good question. The thing that we like to do best is have you give us your vision, like an artwork, whether it's a sketch or just something that's inspirational. And it's just a dialogue that we have with the customer about what they're looking for. You know, do they want it long or short or fluffy or smooth or blue or green or purple? Or so it's just a dialogue we have with each person.
And I've always happened to wonder, how do you make like fur? Because I know some things are trade secrets or whatnot, but like, how do you even go about? Because I know some things use like either horsehair or something like that, or synthetic fibers.
Almost all of our fibers these days is a synthetic, and it's 100% motocrylic, means it's fire retardant. We still do some yak hair and horsehair and mohair and goat, but most of it's synthetic, and it's all made on vintage machinery. We have machine from 1903 to 1957.
And they're still operational today.
Still operational today. We maintain them all.
Wow, that's astounding. So, of course, Kim, before we go, I would love for you to tell our viewers, if someone's actually looking for any type of fur or any type of fabric, where they can locate you online, your website, social media. I would love to contact you.
Well, we're on Instagram and Facebook, and our web page is www.nftech.com, or you can email us directly at info@nftech.com.
Well, Kim, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. Again, don't forget, you can check out more coverage from IAAPA 2019 at mascotinsider.com. Don't forget, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and hit that subscribe button here on YouTube.